Did you customize your two
The
players?
tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to.
at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team needs
Alright,
more
click
than
on
sending
play
a package to
season
Green
game.
Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way through the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift
No,
of the
never
NFL
mind.
as we're
Just hit play
underway here
season
in
game.
Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Did you get play season game? Oh, yes. Yes, sir. You have to double tap the left stick. Sir. Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce. Cornerback. Tyreek Hill. No. Safety. No. If it's not double tap left stick, double tap right stick.
Dollar coverage.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They're able to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Yes, sir. Okay, I didn't play wide receiver
Hi.
first.
Hey, baby.
We're gonna double tap on the corner that's guarding me, alright?
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Ooh, I ain't never done this before.
Oh, man.
I hope it works.
What the? I slipped.
I'm gonna get on Tyreek.
Must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he
God, I
lost track of the
slipped.
time left in the play clock and
Did you
probably
get on
trying to
Tyreek?
read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second
Oh, yeah.
inches. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, I think you gotta go to the player every time.
And there's a leaping effort, but it's not to
Yeah,
be
come on, Wade.
incomplete.
Come on, Wade.
Coordinators around the league tell me all the
Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone.
It's not
I'm gone on
the
you.
quarterback because you really
Touchdown.
got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a
Why,
tight window.
you just want to be the wide
That went
receiver?
into, in this
Cornerback.
case, unsuccessful.
Cornerback. I'm gonna clamp you. I'm gone on you.
Third play here. The drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Oh, clamp you, what?
Off the play fake to
Oh, I
Jones.
see you gonna
Oh, my God. I hit it too fast.
Intercepted. Picked off around the
Right.
37.
That's my fault.
Takes this one back
It's supposed to be a pump fake.
and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Stefan? Okay. I'm ready. I'm on you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You got it. You got it. You got to hit X trying to pass the ball. Come here. Come here. Come here. No.
Why you putting the camera in that angle?
You said what?
Why you putting the camera in that view?
I don't know. It was just like that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next
It was like that
drive
when you had the
underway.
ball.
No, nobody said that's a terrible angle camera view.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they
Push
rallied
it
to
on.
it quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard.
What the?
Burnt you the first time.
What was that?
I'm going right back on
Defense,
second.
they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in
Right
and
here,
that
number
runs over
10.
multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Oh no, he dropped that. He dropped that. No.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down.
Ready?
It's complete.
Why are you motioning? He's going to David's way.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
Right here. Right
Plays
here.
like this are
Easy.
critical to keep drives going. And if points received, we'll call this play significant.
So from Cowboy
I'm going right back on
territory now,
third.
here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Got him. Oh!
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And it worked this forward for about 30 at second down.
That's just a play bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ooh! Oh, he didn't give me the ball that time. Go, Harvin! Go, Harvin! Yes, sir!
MJ, bring the tone down.
And now it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and
He
knocked the
break all
ball
that
away.
stuff. He gone.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Bang! Bang!
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Bang!
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Our cornerback gonna have you on clowns. Yep, come on, see that? Put a camera like this. Put a camera like this. This camera is trash.
You gotta press down, MJ. Down on the fucking thing.
Try, but no, they are
Oh.
going to go for this thing on fourth down.
Give me that. Oh, that was a hit.
Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it. It worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal.
No, are you what? How are you still going?
If you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it.
I swear the whole team tapping and then he just started going.
Here's 1st and 10.
You gonna step on this?
Rodgers now to throw.
Oh my God, you burst.
God damn, Mitchell, you stay injured. You must be injured in real life.
To look the football in and gain significant yardage.
He got burnt, bro.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Bro, you can't lob the ball?
Yeah, right back.
That's a lob.
Huge loss.
That's a lob.
First quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Lob. Come on, baby. It's a lob.
Behind them have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things off.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Palmer. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's again complete to Palmer.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. To the air again, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second down and 8. A give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The kick by Crosby is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Play action now, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Throwing, Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. And 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Prescott off play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now comes comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He completes it to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. On 1st down, it's Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Rodgers now on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry,
who's one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau, and their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down now, it's Jones. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Again, it's Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he's taken down inside the 30. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On play action, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Prescott. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rondale Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Coming to you. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Better bring. You better bring. I'm letting you know right now. You better bring. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
They'll go again to Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey. You got 3. You got 3. 3 down. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Hey, what's the ball? Mike 18. Mike 18.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Watch the curl. Watch the... Right now. You got 58. Slam.
Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now Prescott. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Flushed out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Into the hands of Cooper. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to let it fly. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play here for Dallas. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now Dak. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Here's Dak. And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. Now Prescott. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
To throw, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst.
Please don't make me press on.
GG's, my guy.
Because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I threw like 6 interceptions.
Wait, what?
Take a knee here and
Mr. Bill, go. Mr. Bill, go. I would take the field goal part of me.
It was the defense who had a big part in the
I would take the field goal because if you don't get the 2 points, you lose.
You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that
kick
you
the
force
field
4
goal.
turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating
Oh, boy.
and being in a
I'm on
position.
you, too.
We're going forward. All
Not
you
getting
think
two.
about is,
Not getting
let's get
two.
5 next time.
No!
They're going to be on the hunt.
So
I just need to get down the field, kick the field goal, and I win.
another home date next week as the
I'm
Patriots will come to
kicking. No, I'm
town.
kicking the field
Well,
goal.
for Dallas, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
Kicking the field goal.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
I